Alex Edler shoots. Deflected in front of the net and right back to Kevin Bieksa. He shoots, he scores! Christian Ehrhoff on the right side with a big shot, and Ehrhoff continues to put up the points, and Vancouver leads 1-0.
This is one for Deslauriers that I just don't think he picked up the puck after it was blocked. And the Oilers try it every time, like all teams killing penalties, try to get good, hard block. But look at the positioning of Deslauriers. I think he just simply lost control and didn't know where that puck ended up. After the block, he's way back deep in his net. And much like the shot that Green scored in Los Angeles, he's back in his net, gets beat over that blocker side.
Jannik Hansen, Ryan Johnson, Darcy Hordichuk on a fourth line shift, and now there's going to be a scrap. Jason Strudwick and Darcy Hordichuk. Strudwick started well and lost his balance.
That was a response to the big hit by Hordichuk. And as you mentioned, Strudwick did get the jump on him, but Hordichuk stood his ground, landed a few, and Strudwick fell underneath.
So as usual, a spirited start to a game between Vancouver and Edmonton.
Now, this is all a byproduct of that hit right there. Strudwick didn't see Hordichuk coming. And as the play continued up ice, as we've seen so many times, the two came back at each other. And as the play went around, you knew that Strudwick would be looking for number 24. He got his opportunity right there. A few words, and then the gloves go down.
Vancouver off the draw. Daniel Sedin to Henrik Sedin to Alex Burrows out front. He scores! Very similar to a goal Burrows scored the other night against Los Angeles, right off an attacking zone face-off, 2-0 Canucks.
And it's the same pair that struggled defensively for the Edmonton Oilers last game as well. It's Staios and Surrey, and this is just all about winning battles. You can see the battle down low. Surrey loses his stick, and Burrows' persistence is just too much. I mean, he goes hard to the net. Daniel comes across, keeps the puck alive. Surrey goes after his stick instead of going after Burrows, and Steve Staios on the doorstep doesn't have the quick enough stick. And Deslauriers coming across can't get that arm down to make the save.
The penalty killers hustle to try and change. New power play moves in. Raymond shoots, he scores! Mason Raymond on the power play, and it's 3-0 Vancouver.
And a bit of a rattle, Jeff Deslauriers. This is his 6th game in a row that he's had to play. He only has 18 games in his young career, and this is one again where he's back deep in his crease. To his defense, maybe lost sight of that puck with the defenseman Steve Staios going down. But an absolute rocket of a shot by Raymond, perfectly placed up and over the bar. But once again, the goaltender back deep in his blue and gets beat up hot.
Gets loose, made a play to his brother. Daniel on his backhand scores! That's going to be it. Jeff Deslauriers is going to come out. Devan Dubnyk will make his debut. It's 4-0 Vancouver.
A call that you sure Pat Quinn didn't want to make, but you have to. And it's again the down low play of this line and how effective they are at puck control. Look at, you got two Oiler players, O'Sullivan and Jacques. They can't keep control. O'Sullivan loses his man, and this is just a goal scorer's goal. Down low, in tight. Daniel communicating with his brother. Henrik gives it back like you've seen so many times, but instead of just throwing that towards the net, Jim, you see Daniel taking that extra second and putting it up and over the bar, and there's 3 in a row on Deslauriers that beat him up high.
Tanner Glass from Craven, Saskatchewan walks out, takes a shot into the crowd in front. Here's Glass with a shot, he scores! Tanner Glass makes it a 5-1 game with just 17 seconds left in the first period.
And Glass with goals in back-to-back games just follows up the dump in by Bernier, keeps the puck alive, and then a good hard effort getting to the net again. Loose puck, turnover, and a bit of bad luck for Devan Dubnyk. This one does go off the stick of Steve Staios, and Glass is the recipient of that break.
Ethan Moore will have to kill the penalty, working along the boards here. Long pass back to Edler. Couldn't shoot. Takes the shot. He scores! Top shelf again. Alexander Edler. Third power play goal for the Canucks, and it's 6-3.
I mentioned the common theme of going upstairs, and it has to be not by coincidence, but by design. And we've seen already 5 of 6 goals go up into that area. And Edler, this isn't a hard shot, it's just a well-placed one. The battle down low on the power play, they get control cross seam, and just too much of a screen through 2 bodies. The high screen by the Oiler forward, and then down low as Dubnyk tried to find it, a little pump fake, and a great example of it's not how hard it is, it's the positioning. Kessler creates the screen, he gets out of the way, and Dubnyk can't find it.
And Alexander Edler gets his first goal of the season. Alex Edler again. Christian Ehrhoff again. Edler, Raymond, Samuelson scores! Great passing and another power play goal. Vancouver's up 7-3 with their 4th power play goal of the night.
Jim, we talked about Ryan Kessler and his ability to do things when he's not scoring goals. He's not going to get a point on this goal by Michael Samuelson. But watch the presence in front of the net. Just mirroring the puck side by side. It's forcing Devan Dubnyk to try to look around him. And instead of being square to the shooter, it's forcing Dubnyk to get up. And he's not in his comfort zone. Good positioning, side to side, follows it perfectly. Dubnyk takes one quick check, and that kept him deep in his crease.